Welcome everyone to sunny England, and this is another episode of Cooking with Corporate, where we're going to do a nice bit of simple breakfast. So on today's Cooking with Corporate, and being in England, it makes sense for us to talk about the importance in international contracts and working with different jurisdictions. And I think one of the most important things that I see is how do we integrate cultural nuances when drafting agreements and the approach that's taken, working in different countries, the forms of agreement, what people expect to see, even in terms of length of document. And that's important because it means we have to be a little more careful about how we draft the clauses, what clauses we could potentially do away with, and what clauses are going to be absolutely vital to protect the client's interests. So I think cultural quotient is extremely important in a global economy as we draft agreements to satisfy all parties, and at the same time make sure we've covered the material terms, the commercial terms, and also ensure that provisions and protections are in place. And part of those are going to be dispute resolution clauses and so on. Anyway, back to cooking some lovely breakfast, eggs, spinach, and some mushrooms, something nice and simple. So as you can see, we're constantly moving the eggs. They're getting that custardy type texture. We're off the heat now. We're going to go back on the heat for a few seconds and then let them sit and then move again and a bit off the heat. We've already got the herbs in here. And this is the sort of time when we'll start to add a bit of salt. So I'm not pre-salting those eggs. And we'll also add in our cream cheese or our creme fraiche in a few seconds. So now I've added my creme fraiche and a little bit of salt to the eggs, and we should be good to go as a final stir. And there we have it. We've got some nice creamy eggs and not overcooked, because what no one wants is Gordon Ramsay saying, "What the hell is that crap on my plate?" So here's at you, Gordon Ramsay.